Hey folks, and welcome back to some more coffee talk. So if the music sounds a little odd, that is because parts of my VOD from Wednesday got muted, and I'm not happy about that. I'm not thrilled with it. And to avoid that happening again, I've launched Spotify and replaced the game's music with some supposedly streamer friendly music from Chillhop. So hopefully we won't have anything muted during this session. So let's go ahead and get started. I felt like it needed music, even if it couldn't be the built-in music. Welcome. Oh. Whoa. Welcome. We have a weird spaceman in the shop today. Hello there. Good evening. Good evening, sir. The usual Earthling linguistic problem. We will never get used to it. Is it okay if I call you sir? Definitely. Ooh, wow, look at that. You can call us whatever you like. We do not mind a bit. Do you want to order anything, sir? Oh yes, we have to communicate our order. Please pardon us. What do you recommend? We will not be able to taste the difference anyway. Okay. What do you mean? It is all right. Forget it. What is the most expensive drink here? Well, as far as I know, I don't charge anything for any of the beverages. Everything's the same price in this coffee shop. Really? That is interesting. Unlike other places we have visited so far. Have you decided on what to order then? Okay, we would like to order anything. Anything? Anything. Right. Okay. I guess I cannot displease. I hope I cannot displease the spaceman. This looks like an Earthbound astronaut. It doesn't look like an alien or anything, unless we're not on Earth. I think we are. Aren't we in Seattle or something? Anyway, anything. All right then. Well, I like a good chocolatey drink. So I'm gonna make you a chocolate. Actually, let's just do 2 chocolate and a milk. Let's do that. We'll make him some chocolate milk. Uh-oh, latte art. Should we do a little latte art? We're really bad at it. Pour milk. Whee! There we go. Couple of dots. Another couple of dots. And a big dot in the middle. You try turning it around. Maybe I can make this sort of look like a flower. You know? I think I still need it this way to attempt to make something that's flower-like. There we go. Perfect. Absolute perfection. Serve it. Your drink is ready, sir. I hope it's to your liking. Don't worry, it will not matter to us. Okay, let us drink this. Oh. He drinks with his finger. Interesting. Yes. Oh, nothing. Okay. Excuse me, sir. Yes. Why did you put your finger in the drink? That's a very strange question. We are drinking it, of course. Poser player Nick, welcome to the chat. Well, they are drinking with their finger. Yes, they are. Drinking it? Yes, drinking it. Oh, yes, of course. We almost forgot. Earthlings use their speaking organ to drink. Their speaking organ. We use our appendages to drink. So it doesn't have to be the finger, then. Usually, a polypropylene drinking apparatus is provided for us to use. Pardon? It is what you call plastic in the shape of a long tubular stick. Oh, he wants a straw. You mean a straw? Yes, we wonder why Earthlings rely on it so much. Mostly, you can drink without it. Yet the plastic stick apparatus was provided on 87.76% of all drinking occasions we encountered. And it has become one of the biggest single-use pollutants on your planet. He's shaming us for our straws. Nick says, I would like some human drink and some human food that I will drink and eat with my human mouth. Yes. 1 second, I gotta let my cat inside. And I have much less slack with the headset to do that now that I have plugged it into a different port. Oh, there we go. Everything's fine. Okay. Anyway, how do you drink with a straw? The same way we just did. But thanks to the plastic stick apparatus, we do not need to put our appendages into the liquid mixture you call drinks. It is very convenient. Perhaps convenience takes higher priority in Earthlings' decision-making processes. Yes, sir, it absolutely does. I see. I guess people won't suspect a thing if you put your hands on a straw. Affirmative. By the way, you said you just arrived. Where did you come from, sir? Far. It would be too complicated to tell you all the details. But we can tell you one thing. We have a mission here. A mission? Yes. What kind of mission? Find what the Earthlings call a female. Ew! And then? Breed. Oh! You're nasty. You're a nasty spaceman. Get out of my coffee shop. So you came from a faraway place to find a date? Date? Our mission does not have anything to do with your understanding of time. No, I'm not talking about that kind of date. Oh, pardon us. But no, our mission also does not have anything to do with fruits. I wasn't talking about that kind of date either. Oh, pardon us again. Your language is extremely confusing sometimes. Don't worry about it. We also struggle with our own languages. Earthlings really need to work on their communication. You're not wrong about that, sir. There are so many ways to make communication more direct and simple. Of all the places we have been to, this place has the worst communication methods. Can't argue with that. So, how's the mission so far? Not good. We are using this unique communication application. According to our data, it is the biggest source of breeding interaction on Earth. He's using a dating app. Although the success rate of the breeding is not as high as the interaction. Huh? I never heard about... Wait. Are you talking about a dating app? This system used a fire symbol as their sign. You are talking about a dating app. But again, we found some contradictions in the application. What do you mean? According to our understanding of the application, it requires the person that interacts with it to swipe left or right. If you swipe left, it means you do not want to breed. If you swipe right, it means you do want to breed. And when two interactees swipe right between each other, they can commence the introduction to the breeding process. Please stop saying breeding process and breed. It didn't go well, I assume. Most of them started communicating with very big letters on the communication platform. And they said some words that cannot be considered proper. They cussed you out in all caps. I don't know what to say about that. But you said most of them. Some of them actually did not get mad? Unreal Phoenix says, how this spaceman finna drink his coffee? Oh, he drinks it with his finger. Or another appendage. He said we drink with our appendages. So, I guess it doesn't have to be a finger, but in his case he used a finger today. Oh, some of them are laughing with text. Did you get to meet them? We set up meetings. Many of them did not appear. But some did? Yes, but we got confused with the way they communicate. No outcome from the meetings. Even though we decided to go to various recommended places according to our database. And this coffee shop happens to be one of the recommended places? Yes. Interesting. Then you're here to meet someone? Unreal Phoenix says we are at Phoenix Jr.'s allergy shot appointment. Oh, no. What is that, is that allergy tests? More tests, or is it something to prevent allergies? Yes. But she should have arrived some time ago. Oh, did Spaceman get stood up? Maybe it's all the talk of breeding that did it. Maybe each Earthling also has different interpretations of time. You're right about that. Phoenix says no preventative allergy meds. Okay, gotcha. I get allergies too, but for me a pill's enough to do it. Makes it so he doesn't need to take 500 other medications. Oh, yeah. Yeah, well, that's preferable, I guess. Yeah, I can just take, like, Benadryl or whatever, but it makes me sleepy. It makes me very, very sleepy. I don't take it unless I absolutely must. Oh, we got someone coming in. Good evening, miss. Evening. Would you like to order something? Cafe latte, please. Okay. Phoenix says he's allergic to everything outside and basically every animal except rats. Interesting. I wonder what's special about rats. I mean, I think of all furry mammals as being made of basically the same stuff. Cafe latte. That is, coffee, milk, milk. Oh, something I didn't realize last time we were playing is that the order of these ingredients matters. I'm pretty sure. So, like, if I did milk, coffee, I think the drink would come out wrong. Did you get better at the latte art? No, I did not. Not even a little bit. What is this? Tomodachi. Is this Facebook? Oh, they're my friends! Oh, wow, I haven't noticed this before now. There's Freya. See if there's anything we don't already know about her. Journalist and short story writer. Idolize and aspire to be someone like Gil Naiman or Maruki Harukami. Let's see. Yeah, there's nothing we don't know in there. But it's cool that we have these. Yeah. That's neat. It shows everyone we've met. Wait, I wasn't done. What else is in here? The newspaper and the music, which we have cut off right now. I don't know if you can tell it or not, but I'm playing the music through Spotify. We are not playing the game's music because parts of my last VOD got muted. Alright, coffee and 2 milks. Here we go. Here's another opportunity if you want to see how much I did not get better at latte art. What should I try to do? I don't really know what to do besides trying to do those weird little flowers. But see, I think I have the cup turned the wrong way to do the flower. I think I should have turned it... Here we go. I'm gonna make her a middle finger. Latte art. Oh no, it's dripping too far down. Hold on. Gotta make it look more like a middle finger. There we go. It's kind of like a middle finger. Should it have a little bit of an arm? Like... There we go. Not bad. That's not a bad middle finger. I didn't mean for it to be one, but look, it came out looking like that, so I just went with it. Your order's ready, miss. Thank you. How is it? Good. Glad you like it. Are you here to read again, miss? Yeah, you know the drill. Please enjoy your time. She doesn't talk to us almost at all, and it's very intriguing to me. I want her to talk to me. Oh, she's noticing the spaceman. Can I help you with something? Oh, nothing. Oh, are they gonna hit it off? That would be so cute. Pardon us. Okay. Are you still staring at her? Excuse us? Yes? Are you waiting for someone? Not this again. No, I'm not waiting for anyone. Are you sure? Yes. I'm sure I'm not waiting for anyone. Because we are waiting for someone from this app. And she is an orc, just like you. Look here. First, I'm not the only female orc on Earth. Heck, I'm not even a pure orc. But is your name Uruk-hai 69? Ah, that's beautiful. I love that. Oh my god. Is this guy sane? Please pardon them, miss. I don't think they're from around here. So, you have not answered our question. Are you Uruk-hai 69? No. My name is Myrtle, and I never use Uruk-hai 69 anywhere. Oh. You really are not her. Nick says we would like to breed without human 10-foot rooster. Aw. Of course I'm not. Seriously, men nowadays. If you're that desperate to find a date, why don't you ask your friends? Or go to a club or something. But we don't have any friends on Earth. Aww, poor spaceman. Hey, when you said he's not from around here, are you saying he's not from Earth? Well, from what I've gathered up to now, they're not from this planet. Man. Pardon us for interrupting, but when you said club, which activities are you talking about? According to the search results, there are just too many clubs on Earth. Some of them look pretty interesting. Like this club about space exploration. They call themselves Trekkies. Aww. Forget everything I said. Poser player Nick says, see a picture of our dog companion. We have been told having a canine companion attracts human women's. Yes. What time were you supposed to meet this female orc? About an hour ago, according to the local time. She's bailing on you, man. What does that mean? It means... Oh, wrong voice. It means big chance she's not coming. Look at him doing the little fingers, the little nervous fingers, with his two finger mouths. Oh, I'm sorry, spaceman. I'm sorry to be the one to break it to you. She's probably right, sir. Oh, no. Have you tried contacting her? We have. She read it according to the application. Did she reply? No. Ouch. If she didn't reply, I'm 100% sure she bailed. Nick says when they do that with their fingers, does that mean they are kissing themselves? Yeah, it seems like it would be. Those are both mouths. His appendages are mouths, he said. She's not coming. I believe Miss Myrtle here is right. That was... We are a pretty objective people. But somehow Earth's vagueness has taught us a new kind of feeling. This has happened before? Many times. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. But it might be a sign you need to change your strategy. Earthlings use strategies to breed. Please stop saying breed! The most complicated strategies, in fact. Your kind never cease to amaze us. If that's the case, then we do not need to be here anymore. Aww. You can stay if you like. Oh, it's okay. We need to report back immediately. But we will visit this place again in the future. You have a very nice place, owner. Please, just call me Mocha. Thank you for your time, Mocha. And thank you for your input also, Miss Myrtle. We will definitely study the breeding strategies of Earth. Sure. It's called norm, by the way. The, breeding norms. Although you could also use strategy as the keyword. We will keep that in mind. Okay then, we are off. Take care on your way. Myrtle's nice. I like Myrtle. Maybe Myrtle and Spaceman will get together. Whoa, boy, who the hell was that? Oh, hi there, Freya. Was it an astronaut doing in the... What is an astronaut doing in this coffee shop? I can't read today, apparently. Drinking and waiting for their friend, apparently. What kind of friend? Leica the dog? Leica? I don't know how to say that. A date from the dating app. I should have been here! What does their date look like? The date didn't show up. Ouch. Poor astronaut. Why didn't they remove the astronaut suit first before going on a date? I mean, showing off your job is pretty common. But it doesn't have to be that literal, you know? I don't think they're an astronaut. Not in the usual sense. What do you mean? They might be an alien. Alien? Like Englishman in New York alien or alien alien? Alien alien. Outer space? Probably. Or other dimensions, I don't know. Wow. Like, super wow. I mean, I know you get a lot of different visitors here, but wow. Life is never boring here. That's why I'm writing about it. Oh yeah, how's it going so far? The writing? Yes, the writing. With capital T and W. It's going pretty well, actually. Nice. May I see it? Eh? She's not doing it, is she? She's still not writing. Yeah, you ain't writing nothing. What do you mean? Can I read the draft you've written so far? No. Please don't. Why? It's not good enough. Hey, be more confident in your work. You know you're a good writer. Besides, if you're not that confident with it, maybe I can share some feedback. You're right. I actually have prepared a printout of the draft. Okay, so she has been writing. Cool. So you were planning to show it all along? I wasn't sure about it. It's the first printable draft. It's the first presentable draft anyway. Come on, I know the drill. And I'm pretty familiar with your stuff. Alright, alright. Let me get it out of my bag. Be honest with your feedback. I will. Now, will you hand it over? It's okay, Freya. Ugh. Here it is. Thank you. Now, let's see. Ooh, am I actually gonna get to look at it? Oh, I don't. I thought I would get to interact with it. That would have been really cool if it was like a stack of papers I could hold and look at. I think that was a missed opportunity. Sorry about that. Drinking some tea. How was it? How was it? Let me read it at my own pace, okay? What's wrong? Is it that bad? The main character. Oh my, is the character badly written? I don't think the character suits my personality. That's because you're not the inspiration. Too bad. You have a prime example standing in front of you every day. Prime example? You? You're like the most mysterious person I've ever met. Wait, I think someone's coming. Hey, the draft. I'm not done yet. Oh, aren't you cute? Welcome. Would you like to drink here or take away, miss? Here, please. What would you like? Or maybe you'd like to sit down first before deciding. She's already sitting. I'll order right away. No need to hurry. Take your time. Is it okay if... or... I think there's a word missing there. Is it okay if I order something a bit complicated? You can order whatever you like. As long as we have the ingredients. If that's the case, do you know masala chai? The tea with spices? Yes. I'd like to order masala chai, then please. Oh, okay. Do I know that? I don't. Oh, she said the drink with the spices. And I don't know it. Am I supposed to guess? Cough syrup. I will not make her cough syrup. What's in masala chai? I don't have a clue. What spices? What's in it? Because I got the spiced lady. Oh, that's no, that's chocolate milk. Masala chai. Ugh. Someone help! Someone help me! I don't know what's in it. Masala chai. I'm guessing we wouldn't use green tea. We would use regular tea. Is there milk in it? I feel like there maybe would be milk in it, but I don't know. She said spices. Hi, Poser Player Chris, how's it going? She says, I'm at work, and even though our work door doesn't have a bell, I instinctively looked to the work door when it jingled on here. Oh, yeah. That's funny. I'm gonna try cinnamon. That's a spice. And milk. Yeah? Sure. Oh god, I'm gonna give her the wrong drink and she's gonna be upset. She's gonna be upset, guys. Let's go for it. Let's try it. Is this right? I don't know. Your drink is ready. Yes, miss? Nothing. I should give it a try first. As I thought. What did you think of it, miss? Sorry, I forgot you could hear me. The drink is... it's good. But it's not what I ordered. Oh my, that was my mistake. I'm sorry. Don't worry about it. Are you sure? Yes. Understood, miss. I don't have the recipe for that drink. I don't know what's in it. Huh? Where were we? The main character. The character feels very you. You bet. If the readers know me, they'll notice right away. Is that okay? Sure, why not? It sounds so narcissistic. Don't worry about it. They won't notice it unless they know me personally. And having the main character think like me makes it easier to write. If you say so. Sorry. Did you say something? Yes. Sorry for interrupting. Are you a fiction writer? Yes, I am. That sounds so cool. Well, yeah, but I only write small-scale fiction. Short stories for the newspaper. Or non-fiction stories about people in this town. She's writing a novel right now, you know. In fact, I was just reading the draft for it. Hey! Wow. How many books have you written? Well, this would be my first book, if I finished it. I always wanted to be a fiction writer. But conjuring words is hard. I'm a writer, and even I can't use complex words like conjure like you just did. A lot of people have said that my vocabulary is uncommon. What do you do? What's your name again? Pardon me. My name is Aqua. Hi, Aqua. I'm Freya. And the barista here is Mocha. Greetings, Miss Aqua. Nice to meet you. So, yeah, what do you do? I'm a researcher at the university. I also make games in my free time. Oh, that's cool. Hey, that's even cooler than my job, you know? Thanks. You said you can't write, but research papers need a lot of writing skills, right? Indeed. But it's descriptive writing, not narrative writing. What kind of fields are you researching, by the way? I focus on computer graphics. Whoa. It involves a lot of calculations and boring stuff. Not something the media would cover, I guess. It wouldn't attract many readers. Oh my! I forgot you're a journalist. I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to offend you. Come on, you don't have to worry so much about everything. It's alright. Excuse me for interrupting. Yes. You said you're a researcher in computer graphics, right? That's right. Did you write a paper on the latest fluid rendering technique for 3D environments? I believe one of the contributors is also named Aqua. Oh my, yes, that's me. Did you read it? I did. It was pretty important for the project we're working on. May I ask what kind of project that is? It's a video game series called Full Metal Conflict. Are you kidding me? You work on FMC? Oops. I'm sorry, I got a bit too excited all of a sudden. Don't be. It's nice when you meet someone who likes the thing you worked on. I love that series so much. My name is Aqua, by the way. But you already knew that. My name is Myrtle. What do you do in the project? I'm one of the technical artists. Ah, no wonder. Yeah, I don't want to intrude on your discussion any further. But could I ask for your business card or something? Me and some friends have something we want to discuss. We submitted queries through your department's contact form, but we haven't received any replies. Oh, yes, that happens a lot. The form sends the queries to another department, and sometimes it takes them a bit to respond. Pardon us for that. Of course, should have expected that. I don't have my card with me right now, but, we can swap email addresses if you want. Sure. Here's my email. Yep, got it. This Full Metal Conflict series you two are talking about, is it the same series that's getting a movie adaptation soon? Yeah, that one. To be honest, I hated the idea of turning the game into a movie. Nonetheless, Hollywood. They have the budget for the flashy visuals, but I doubt they'll do the series justice. Why? Because some games tell their stories in a unique way, and some stories can only be told through this medium. And FMC is no exception to that. Interesting. Do you play video games? Well, not much. I usually play weird, obscure art games. The type of game you might see in an art gallery. In an art gallery? What kind of game is in an art gallery? One sec. Getting a sip of drink. Her phone case is really cute. Freya's. Really? That's weird. You're not the first to say I'm weird. It's not that. Usually people that play arty games are gamers that got bored of the current state of video games. That's true. But I believe art games cater to a whole different market. compared to mainstream games. Hence, a lot of the players are not gamers. And they're more accessible to play, but harder to perceive. Understanding them requires a whole different level of many things. What does this mean? I don't understand what they're talking about. Sorry, I rambled on for too long. But at least that's what I think. Good point. Yeah, that was a really good perspective. I play those type of games thanks to people I hang out with. Yeah, you got that look of an artsy hipster, you know. Nailed it. So, you understand my point about the adaptation, right? Kinda. Anyway, I need to go back. I'll email you first thing tomorrow about our question. Wait, what time is it? Oh my, I also need to go home. We can walk to the bus stop together if you want. I hope that doesn't bother you, Miss Myrtle. Just Myrtle is fine. And of course, it won't bother me at all. Shall we go now? Sure. And thank you so much, Mocha. And you too, Miss Freya. Good luck with the writing. You take care on your way, okay? Will do. See you around, folks. Please be careful on your way back. Away they go. That was cute. She was really cute. What? So. Yes? That was a nice talk. But you haven't given me proper feedback for the draft yet. And I could see that you were reading it on and off. Well, it's kinda good. Seriously? That's it? I'm not an editor. Did you expect me to have a list of notes for you? Yes. Really? You're mysterious, that much is true. But I've been a regular here for a while. I recognized the expressions you were making as you read it. You have a lot of comments, right? Admit it. Okay, you got me. But this won't be short. And I will be really honest about it. Oh no, it made her nervous. Well, the night is young. Bring it on. Okay. Let's start at the beginning. We talked all night. Milky Way, sweet and cool like outer space. Ooh, maybe this is a drink for the spaceman. Sunday, September 27th, 2020. And we got the paper. Let's see. Research found that most Fury sedative on the market are not safe. Ooh, okay. Profile, Morris Lester from slum to glam. Pajama-clad 27-year-old actuary found decapitated on his own bed. Wow. Okay. Hello again, Freya. Do you want to order anything else? I'm good for now. I'll order again once I finish reading this. Okay then. I'll leave you with whatever that is. What was that? Oh man. What did you do, Freya? What's wrong? Aqua's back! Oh, Aqua, fancy seeing you again so soon. Hi, Freya. Hi, Mocha. Good evening, Miss Aqua. How are you two doing? Same old. I'm good. How about you? I'm fine, thank you. And you? Oops. Awkward greetings. We've all done those. I asked that already. I'm sorry. Don't worry about it. Is Myrtle here? So far, it's only me and Mocha. We have you with us now, of course. Are you meeting her here tonight? Oh, it's not that. I was just wondering whether she is coming here again tonight. Okay, she's crushing on Myrtle. For sure. That's cute. You have her email, right? Yeah. Why don't you just tell her to come and meet you here now? That always works for me whenever I want to talk to someone. That wouldn't be nice. It's not that important anyway. I just wanted to follow up on the questions her team sent yesterday. Follow up directly, I mean. Anyway, I should order something. Take your time, Miss Aqua. It's alright, I'll order now. I'll have a cup of tea with lemon and cinnamon, please. Okay, that I can do. Because she told me to make her a chai something, a masala chai, and I do not know how to make that. But tea with lemon and cinnamon I can do. There we go. Looking good. Here you go. Oh, it looks so pretty. If I'm not mistaken, it's called Russian tea, right? Oh, you knew? I heard about it once. I'm pretty sure the only part that's Russian is the name. It was originally from a community cookbook or something. You're right. Whoa, that's a highly specific fun fact to know. I guess I spend too much time browsing the internet. When did you arrive, Freya? I've been here since you left last night. Wow, she's just always here. She spends the night here. Bulb, bulb, bulb. I think it's supposed to be blub, but they've written it bulb, and that's really weird. Bulb, bulb, bulb. I think she's sloppily drinking her beverage. Finish drinking first, Aqua. I'm sorry. I said, you haven't left? Oh, she was talking into her drink. Okay, I see. I was just joking. Oh. That would be crazy. Why? Oh no. I didn't mean to offend you or anything. It's just that you shouldn't forget to take breaks. You too, Mocha. Please make sure you get enough rest. Of course I will, Miss Aqua. Thank you for the reminder. By the way, Aqua. Yes? Where do you come from? Because, judging from your accent, you're not from the States, right? Oh no, she's supposed to have an accent. I'm not doing that. I've already set the precedent for her voice. I'm not. I'm from the ocean. I wouldn't know what an ocean accent is anyway. Whoa, so you're a full-fledged oceanic? Born and raised in the sea. Why did you move here? Chasing the American dream, I guess. You moved with your family? Aw, soft spot. No, I'm the only one who could move here. Oh. May I know why? It's not easy for our people, especially the females, to get higher education. I got scholarships and the opportunity. I wasn't sure about moving, you know, but my parents pushed me to do it. How long have you been here? Almost 2 years now. Do your parents visit often? They can't. Do you know how hard it is for my people to get a US visa? I'm sorry to hear that. It's okay, we're still in contact. We do a video call at least once a week. Do you have siblings? Of course. We are sea people. My extended family is probably as big as Seattle's population. Whoa. That's a lot. You really have that many relatives? Of course not. I was just exaggerating. But if you count my grandpa's kids and grandkids, there are hundreds of us. Holy... How about you, Freya? Do you have any siblings? I have. Not as many as you, I assume. I have a little brother. 4 years younger. He also lives in Seattle? No, he's living in San Francisco. Near our parents' house. He's the good kid and I'm the rebel. Working some high-end tech job while taking care of my dad on the weekends. That's so nice of him. I know, right? That reminds me. I should visit my parents after finishing this draft. You should. Visit them while you can. Wow, look how determined her face looks. That is adorable. I know. Anyway, I want to order something. Another espresso? You know, the usual. Yeah, another espresso. Which is coffee, 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 right? Let's double check. Coffee, coffee, coffee. Brew. We know how to do an espresso. There you go. Your espresso's ready. Thanks. Bitter. Just the way I love it. Who's coming in? A new person! Look at this guy. Mouse? Is he a mouse? I think the ears are too pointy for a mouse. I'm not sure. Good evening, sir. Good evening. Uh-oh. How can I help you, sir? Ah, yes. I don't know what to order. Something to raise your spirits, perhaps? Nothing you like on the menu? I can make you a custom drink if you like. Actually, are you familiar with STMJ? No. I'm sorry, I've never heard of it. If you can tell me the ingredients, I'm sure I can recreate it. Ah, lucky me. STMJ stands for Susu Telur Madu Jahe. I probably butchered that. If that's a real thing. It sounds like it might be a real thing. It's Indonesian. It means milk, egg, honey, and ginger. Egg? What? Milk and egg? A milk, egg, and ginger drink? That is wild. I wonder if it's... I mean, it's gotta be a raw egg, right? That's really fascinating. Understood. Do I have eggs? Look at her face! Wait, do you have the eggs? I certainly have. They're not on the shelf. But I'll add egg once I've mixed the rest of the ingredients. I'd love that. 1 cup of STMJ, please. Okie dokie. Egg? What did he say? Oh, I've already forgotten. Did we get a recipe for that? No. What was it? What was in it, guys? Was it tea, milk, ginger, and egg? Did anyone hear it? Did anyone remember it? Please help me. Oh god, I'm gonna wait a second just to see if anyone heard it before I stumble through it. Doesn't look like anybody heard it. Okay. So I'm pretty sure he said milk. I think it was milk, ginger, egg. Alright. I know milk was in it. Milk, ginger. I think ginger's correct too. STMJ. There has to be a third ingredient. There has to be 3. So I think it was honey. Does that sound right? I think it might have been honey. I'm so nervous because I've heard now that if you mess up too many drinks, like, you get the bad ending to this game. It would be really sad to get to know all these people and then get bad endings. I'm gonna try honey. I think it was honey, and then I put the egg in afterward. Is that egg? Does it have egg in it? Is it right? Here's your STMJ, sir. Ah, that smell. It brings back so many memories. It must be kinda right if he likes the smell. It's quite difficult to find a place with a proper STMJ here in the States. I've traveled to so many places, and none of them got it right. You're the first one to manage it. Excuse me, may I ask you girls something? Sure, ask away. What kind of things do you kids like doing nowadays? Excuse me? Aren't you college students? No, we're not. Well, she is, isn't she? Isn't Aqua? I see. Ew, did he just scoot closer when he learned that they were older than they are? Than he thought they were? Ah! Why did she scream? May I ask how old you are? You're being creepy, old man. Go back to your chair and keep your distance. Oh. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be creepy. Hey, Mocha. Who is this pervy old man? I have no idea. It's his first time here. I want to be able to understand young people. Thank God you're here, Officer Georgie. What's up? There's a creepy old man trying to flirt with us. Where? You mean him? Yes, but not so loud. This man here is Rachel's dad, Freya. He asked to meet me, so I told him to come here. Oh. I didn't know that Rachel's dad was a pervy old man. No wonder she ran away from home. I think you're misinterpreting the situation, Freya. Everyone, please meet Mr. Furlong, Rachel's dad. Mr. Furlong, please meet Freya and Mocha. Please, call me Hendry. I apologize for earlier. I wasn't trying anything funny. I'm sorry about that. Wait a minute. Your name is Hendry Furlong? Yes. And you're Rachel Florencia's father? Yes. Furlong. Florencia? Why do you have different last names? What are you trying to pull? Now, she really doesn't trust this guy at all. Florencia was my late wife's maiden name. Oh. I'm sorry. Rachel chose it for her stage name. Freya. Okay, I think I better work on my novel. I'm sure you guys have a lot to talk about. Hey, Freya, I'll come with you. Okay, off those two go. That was getting a little much with all the different people talking back and forth anyway. Anyway, what was it that you wanted to talk to me about? It's about Rachel. That night when you drove her home, was she hanging out with shady people? Well, I think one of them was a bit shady. Hey, I heard that. What? I'm not a criminal. I'm just kidding. She was in this coffee shop talking with Freya and Mocha here. She wasn't in any danger. Are you sure? What about before that? Whoa, calm down. Is everything alright? It's just that I feel that she's getting more and more distant. I don't know how to talk to her anymore. Or even what to talk about. I don't know what kids her age are into nowadays. Every time we talk, we ended up fighting. I have 3 daughters. We fight all the time. One thing that I learned, give them time and space. But be there when they need you. Aw. Or you can just bribe them. One time, I had a fight with my eldest daughter. She didn't want to talk to me for a week. I know she loves pizza, so I went to Rocco's and bought her favorite pie. I left the pizza on the table like a trap. Then I just waited for her to take the bait, just like a stakeout. Once she took a bite of that delicious pepperoni, I casually grabbed a slice and sat with her. That pizza really helped smooth things over. After that, she wouldn't stop talking. Aw. What if what she loves doing is the problem? Rachel loves singing and performing on stage. I'm proud of what she has achieved with her career. She's really young. But the entertainment industry isn't a kind place. Not the label, not the media, not the fans. And I don't trust her new manager. Rachel's just a little girl. What if she gets harassed? Or forced to do drugs? Did something happen? Well, nothing's happened. Yet. I just feel it in my guts. Is it possible that you're just being paranoid? I don't know. Maybe? Okay. Well, that is a concern. I mean, Rachel said she was 18. So she's technically an adult, but, I mean, definitely 18 is still very young. Psst, Mocha, I need to go now. Okay. Thanks for the drink. Take care on your way. I don't think they've let us end an encounter at all without saying goodbye to everyone, and I think that's really sweet. Well, can't you just find another manager? Rachel's already 18, so legally she can sign contracts without parental approval. I've been trying to tell her to quit, but every time I brought it up, we just ended up fighting. As a parent, there's really nothing much we can do, other than guiding them and being there when they need us. Sooner or later, we'll have to trust them to make their own decisions. And with everything we've taught them, hopefully they'll make the right choices. What if she made the wrong choices? I can do a background check on that manager. If that'll ease your mind. Please do. Oh, he's doing it right now on his phone. Okay. Give me a name. It's Morris. Last name Lester. Morris Lester. Got it. Oh, isn't he the guy in today's paper? Anyway, I'll let you know if there's a hit. Hold on, I gotta take this. I've just got a call. I've gotta go. I'd love to talk more about this with you. Let's meet again soon. Wait. You have my contact details. Call me if you ever need my help. Wait! Oh, Henry. You're being a little overprotective, I think. Don't worry, I'm sure everything will be alright. I used to manage a girl band. I've seen bad things happen. That bad? Yeah. I was against her joining that pop group at first. But my wife, Rachel's mom, she convinced me to give it a chance. Ever since she's been gone, I don't know how to talk to Rachel. With her wanting to do more of her own stuff, I don't know what to do. What do you mean by her own stuff? Modeling and a solo career. It's a whole different world than the band. I'm familiar with that side of the biz. But things have changed, right? Even if it has, I don't think it's for the better. She survived being an idol. Even managed to graduate and start a solo career. She sounds like someone who can take care of herself. Don't you think so? She's not ready. I don't want her to get hurt. There are a lot of bad people out there. People that want to take advantage of her. You are her father. I understand you might be worried. However, you shouldn't hinder her from achieving her dreams. I just want what's best for her. Is it really what's best, though? I think she's born to soar. But she's just a girl. My little girl. Seriously? That's your argument. I didn't mean to sound that way. Oh, he's so upset. Poor guy. It doesn't matter whether she's a boy or a girl. You'll drive her away if you keep on acting like this. With your knowledge, you should be able to help her achieve her dreams. I was once a stubborn young girl, too. Maybe I can give you a little advice on how to handle rebellious teens. I'd love to hear it. Is it okay if I stay a bit longer, Mocha? We're open all night, buddy. Take all the time you need. The Galahad. Okay, I already saw this one. The ginger chai latte. New day. Fresh new day. Monday, September 28th, 2020. See what's in the paper today. Military personnel stationed along East Coast to prevent immigrants flooding in from the Atlantic. Werewolf representatives push the ministry for more accessible sedative. Doctor from Salak Town arrested for experimenting with child cloning. Whoa, that's a weird thing. Are you sure that would be okay? Yes! I mean, it would be really hard to pull off. But it's something that'll make the story different. Different isn't always good. It's a neat concept, but you need to handle it carefully and gracefully. I know. Oh, hello! It's Gala. Hey, Gala. Good evening, everyone. Welcome, Mr. Gala. Am I interrupting? It looked like you were having an intense discussion. It's nothing. Mocha was just giving me feedback. It's for the book I'm writing. Sounds like a heavy discussion. What are you up to tonight? I'm just planning to sit and relax. That sounds great. Sitting and relaxing is my favorite thing. Please don't let my presence interrupt you. Oh, don't worry about it. Although, I need to interrupt Mocha for a moment. Sure, how can I help you? Can I have a cup of... You remember my remedy? No, I never got it right in the first place. Of course. Do you want to give it a try again? My last order didn't quite hit the spot. Remember, it's tea and ginger. The last thing is definitely a different ingredient from either of those. Okay. Remember, it has tea and ginger. Okay. So it's gotta be the order. The order must matter. And I think last time I put tea, ginger, and milk. So this time I'm gonna try tea, milk, and ginger. And see if that makes any difference. Someone told me in the previous stream that I have 3 chances at this. So this would be chance number 2. So we're gonna do tea, milk, and ginger. Please be right. Please let this be it. Serve it. Judging from the smell, this looks like it. Indeed. Okay, cool, it's right. I have the same feeling. I've made a note of that mixture. Perfect. Anyway, please don't mind me and continue with your discussion. Don't worry, Mr. Gala, we're done for the night. You're done. I have a lot of new homework, thanks to you. You're welcome. Is Hyde coming? No, I'm by myself tonight. It's gonna be a peaceful night, then. That's mean, Freya. Oh, come on, I was just joking. He needs to learn how to communicate his thoughts nicely, though. He might not look like it, but he's a very kind person, you know. He doesn't show it, that's for sure. That applies to you as well. Aw, come on. Oh, it's you! What voice did I give him? He had a douchey voice, and I feel bad about it now. Oh my god, he looks like Ross! He looks like Rubber Ross. Okay. Good evening, everyone. Welcome, Mr. Baileys. Heya. How are you doing, Freya? Not good. What's going on? Mocha was just criticizing my story. It's called feedback. It's cruel. It's necessary. Sounds interesting. What's the problem with the story? The story is non-linear and quite complicated. Imagine a choose-your-own-adventure storybook, but for adults. Sounds pretty common so far. But instead of telling you which page to turn to, each decision you make will give you a score. What? That score will determine which page you should go to. She's talking about this. She's talking about this game. I see you. That sounds more like a video game than a book. I know, it's not that original. But my target here is the mainstream audience. Huh? With the help of my publisher, this kind of book may go mainstream. Just like that Choose Your Own Adventure show on Netstream. It was nothing new, but because of the marketing and the names involved, it reached the mainstream market. That sounds interesting. And highly ambitious, Freya. At least it's simpler than my other idea. Which is making the novel not in the form of a book, but in the form of story cards. What? I know, right? As if she has all the time in the world. And that's before even considering the sensitive issue of setting the story in a world where only humans exist. What did you say? No, there's a reason why it has to be that way. Just wait until I finish it, okay? Alright, alright. As Mocha said, though, I won't have the time. Getting a normal pitch approved is already a steep climb. Let's not make the mountain even higher. Fair enough. What's the story all about, by the way? You'll have to wait for it. Don't want to spoil the fun. If you say so. Anyway, I haven't ordered anything. What do you want to drink tonight? Ginger latte, if you know how to make it. Okay. Do I? Do I know ginger latte? I don't have a specific recipe for it, so I'll have to figure it out. Obviously, it will have ginger and milk, right? Because latte is a milky drink. So we'll have ginger latte. Of coffee? Is it coffee, ginger, and milk? That seems like it would be right. Let's try it. Coffee, ginger, and milk. Seems like a ginger latte. Oh, it says ginger latte, so I made it correctly then, I think, if it says that, yeah? Here you go. Thanks. Damn, this is good. With this kind of drink-making skill, I wonder why your place isn't any bigger. What we have here now is more than enough for me. Whatever floats your boat, I guess. By the way, how are you doing, Baileys? Still busy with your last client? Oh, I'm done with her. Done? As in, you're dropping the project? Hey, I'm not crazy. I still need the money. Done as in I've finished the job. I spent the past few days making sure it's even done before the deadline. Wow. You mean doing your job? Did she like it? Oh, she loved it. She had some complaints, of course, but I convinced her. By using some design terms she doesn't understand. So you finished your job by bullshitting her. The finest bullshit, my lady. That's one survival skill every freelancer must have. Okay, he's not wrong, though. I've always said that being a freelancer in art or writing, anything creative, is you're kind of a bullshit artist. And I don't mean that in a bad way. I mean that in, as weird as it sounds, in the most flattering way possible. Bullshit is an art. It's an art form. Are you working on anything right now? No. I'm taking a break from work. I need to work on a few personal matters. Oh. Like, you and Lua? Something like that. Why is he laughing? Maybe I did give him the correct voice. By the way, I'm curious. How did you guys meet? If you don't mind me asking. I don't mind. It's just that I was young and stupid, you know? Oh, come on. Who hasn't been there? You're right. So, I was a bit of a player back in college. Ooh, spicy. And I was going after my then best friend's girlfriend's friend. What? My then best friend's girlfriend's friend. Okay, got it. Wait, what? Okay, I'll say it slowly. I used to have a best friend. He was an incubus. Okay. Let's call him Cognac. Cognac has a girlfriend. Still following. And that girl has a friend. The friend is the one I'm after. Ooh, okay. Got it. She was one of the hottest girls there, but everyone knew she wasn't the type of girl you'd want to date. Why? I don't want to get into details, but this succubus was super hot, and all the guys wanted to sleep with her. She was a player too. Huh? That doesn't sound like Lua at all. Because it wasn't Lua, genius. Huh? Lua was my friend's girl. Holy moly. This is getting spicier. The other girl's name was... let's just call her Rose. Continue. I knew Lua thanks to her relationship with Cognac. That's a fake name you made up, right? Yes. Now, will you let me continue without interruptions? Okay, okay. So I asked Lua a lot of things about Rose. She knew what I was after. It annoyed her so much. But I kept on bothering her. Wow, you sound like a real class act, Baileys. I mean, I was a pretty active guy back then. So Lua came over to visit us at one point. I lived with Cognac back in college. I'd been out, and I just got back as Lua arrived. A total coincidence. We went into our place together, and witnessed something surprising. What? Cognac was sleeping with Rose. Holy mother of moly! Then I saw the look on Lua's face. The disbelief, anger, sadness, and without even thinking about it, I punched Cognac in the face. You what? I got into a fight with him. Oh, I haven't told you. Cognac was a Brazilian jiu-jitsu tutor for kids. He's pretty good. Oh my. Yeah, I landed that one punch, and he beat me to a pulp. Easily. Lua begged me to stop fighting on her behalf. More like she begged Cognac. Hey, I wasn't kidding. I lost, but I don't give up so easily. I was beaten pretty bad, so Lua took care of my injuries. We grew closer after that. And I don't even remember the exact date, but suddenly that friendship turned into a relationship. That was one hell of a story. I know. Have you seen her by any chance? Yeah. Lua came by a few days ago. How was she doing? She hasn't returned any of my calls or texts. Well, she's healthy, that's for sure. She got into an argument, though. With who? There was this male model. A model? I didn't think she was the type of girl to go out with a model. Oh, they weren't together. What were they arguing about? Well, we were talking about your relationship. Lua told us about the reason behind the fight. About your family stuff. And then this guy, Hyde, joined the discussion. What did he say? He didn't understand why Lua would insist on getting family approval. Considering, you know... What? You're willing to leave your own family. You would do that for her? Yes, I would. I'm sick and tired of my family. Why would you say that? Let me tell you about my family. Or I should say, most elven families. They all think they're so high and mighty. If you're born an elf, there are certain unwritten rules you must follow. Reputation and appearance are everything. We must never, ever make our family look bad. You can only befriend certain people. You must dress a certain way. You can only have certain jobs. Jobs that are deemed worthy and successful. Like being a doctor, a lawyer, CEO. You know, ever since I was a kid, I've always wanted to be an artist. I love drawing and creating art. However, becoming an artist is not something elves would deem suitable. Unless you became the next Da Vinci. So, when I switched from a business major to an art major, my parents went crazy, screamed like they were on fire. They told me that I'd never be rich or successful. All that because you chose an art degree? You wanna know the worst part? They blamed Lua. What do you mean? They blamed her for my decision to pursue my passion for art. Yelled about how her kind is ruining the country. Accusing their religion of worshipping the Dark Lord. Accusing her of putting a spell on me and cursing the family. Whoa. I mean, come on, this is the 21st century. That's not cool. I don't want to sound judgmental, but your family is racist. Tell me about it. Lua is the only person that can make me feel alive. She showed me how I can be free and pursue my dreams. I don't understand why Lua is so obsessed with the idea of reconciliation with my family. I just don't get it. I have no problem leaving my family, you know? I would happily leave them for the both of us. What about her? What about her and her family? You may be happy to leave your family. However, it may not be the same for her. Gala, do you have something to say? Perhaps you should give us a different perspective. Sorry, I didn't mean to eavesdrop. I couldn't help overhearing your story. I assume that the person you're talking about is not an elf, correct? Yes, she's a succubus. I see. I'm a werewolf. For werewolves, the wolf pack is the most important thing. We'll put family before any other. We often have our own problems within the pack, but we won't abandon our family for anything. Perhaps that's also true for her and her family. Besides, if you leave your family for her, wouldn't that make your parents believe that all those bad stereotypes about succubi are true? Hey, the chat attack! Oh, thank you so much for coming into the chat. It's good to see you. I never thought of it that way before. Whether you like it or not, your actions will have an impact on her as well. And if you leave your family for her, that'll put her in a difficult spot. She might feel responsible for your actions. There's nothing to feel bad about. I'm leaving my messy family to create a better one with her. It's easy for you to say that now, but you don't know what the future holds. One day, circumstances might change. One day, one of you might regret your decisions. One day, you might use the I left my family for you card. We love each other. I'll be with her whatever the circumstances may be. You know, love is like a flame. It might burn fiercely at first, but over time it'll die down if you don't maintain it. Maintaining it won't be easy. It will be hard work. Because life is full of storms. And marriage, it will not survive on love alone. The chat attack says, this game is such a vibe. I know, I love it so much. It's just so comfortable. I feel comfortable. The music, unfortunately, is not the built-in video game music. I had some parts of my VOD muted from Wednesday. And so I loaded up some streamer-friendly Spotify music instead. Turned the in-game music off. I knew that could happen, but it... Yeah, I knew it could happen, but it didn't occur to me Wednesday, which was my first stream of this. Whoa, that's deep. We'll have each other, and that's enough for us. Tell me, do you have health insurance? What? I'm an elf. Why would I need health insurance? That's a good point. You'll need some. What for? Immortality is an elven privilege. But you'll lose it if your family disowns you. Oh, that's true. I've seen people go bankrupt because they fell ill or got seriously injured. Emptied their entire life savings for an $8 pill because in this country they charge $20,000 for it. He's not wrong, yo. And if you decide to have children, they won't have the same privileges you do. There's a high probability that they'll get bullied for being a half-breed. There are consequences. It shouldn't be taken lightly. Think about it. Anyway, I've gotta go. I apologize for my intrusion. No, thank you for your insight. I've gotta go too. Wanna head out together? Sure. Thanks for the drink, Mocha. And Freya. Bye. God, he looks like Ross. He looks like Rubber Ross. I don't know if anybody is paying attention right now to this, to his face, but he looks like Rubber Ross to me. That's all I can see. And away they go. What? You made me lose 2 customers in a minute. Hey, that wasn't on me. They were leaving anyway. Are you gonna write that in your book? It's a secret. If your book is based on this coffee shop, how can you present a story like theirs in a world with only humans around? I'm not sure. Perhaps a hot drink will give you some inspiration. Sounds like a great idea. Russian tea. I made that already. That's what I made today. Tuesday, September 29th, 2020. World Health Organization vows to stop major hospitals selling Fury sedative illegally. Coachella 2020, 10 reasons why you should go. Sports tournament in space might be only a few decades away. Hey, that would be pretty cool. Sorry, my throat is killing me from all the reading. There's a lot of reading. I mean, it's all reading. I'm basically reading y'all a story. He really never changed. I know. But it was surprisingly nice, catching up with people from back then. Thank you for forcing me to do it. Don't mention it. Hey, Mocha. I'd like to order again. The usual. Back to the experiment? Yes. I think the last one was the remedy, but there's no harm in checking some other combinations. Alright. You know what to do. Other combinations? If I know the right one, why would I give him other He's gonna shapeshift on me if I give him the wrong thing. So I've done tea, milk, ginger. And I've done tea, ginger, milk. If I put milk in first, I don't think I can then put tea in. No, I can't. What other way can I do it then? I can't put the milk first. Tea, ginger, milk? Tea, ginger, milk? He's gonna be mad. He's gonna be upset because this isn't the correct drink. There, is that what you want? Try this. Thank you. It tastes just like I asked. Oh, okay. Too bad it's not it. Oh. What about you, Mr. Hyde? Would you like to order anything else? I'm good for now. I couldn't help overhearing you both. It sounds like you two go way back. We do, I guess. He was my bodyguard. Oh? Didn't you meet here? Yeah, when this was a bar. What happened exactly? He was getting his ass kicked by a couple of dwarves. Ugh, those 2 bastards. It wasn't a pretty sight, so I intervened. Aren't vampires supposed to be, you know, tough? Just because I'm a vampire, it doesn't mean I know kung fu. Besides, I had a couple of drinks. I could have taken them both if I was sober. A couple? Really? You were trashed, Hyde. You told them I was your bodyguard. Wait, were you not his bodyguard? Not at the time. We didn't even know each other. But because of that whole fiasco, we both got kicked out. And then this wasted vampire stuck to me, like, well, you know, to a blanket. Obviously, he was too drunk to drive, so I hailed a cab. Turns out he was also too drunk to tell the driver where he lived. And I was stuck with him until morning. Thanks for not leaving me on the street, Gala. Those dwarves could have killed me. Who were they? I'm not going to confirm or deny anything, but it's possible they may have had ties to the Mafia. And I might have lost some of their money on the stock market. A lot of their money. Yikes. They wanted me to launder their dirty money, so I decided to screw them over instead. Yeah, I overheard what they were talking about before the fight started. I knew Hyde was innocent, and that's why I helped him. He might be an annoying asshole, but he's not a thief. What a stroke of luck, the universe sending me a guardian angel in my time of need. So the next morning, I offered him a job as my bodyguard for real. After all the trouble you caused me the night before, hey, I took you to breakfast. Don't tell me that counted for nothing. I have to say, it wasn't my proudest moment. I was broke, breakfast was an offer I couldn't refuse. It was the late 60s, mind you. It wasn't easy finding a job, especially for people like me. Werewolves? War veterans. Ah, I see. So how did you go from working as a bodyguard to working in the hospital, Gala? Well, when he was working with me, I noticed... Hyde. I preferred if we skipped that part. I'm sorry, but I don't want to go into any details about it. It's alright. Forgive me for asking. I don't mind telling you the quick and dirty version. Long story short, he helped me with something. Let's just say, something from my past. Thanks to that help, I found a new purpose in life. Helping other people live. Of course, it's not easy for a veteran werewolf to become a nurse or doctor. That's why I chose hospital admin instead. So, you could say I owe this guy my life. Thanks to his stubborn persistence in helping me when I needed it. Thank you for sharing your story with me. I didn't expect such a tale from you. I know. Anyway, Mocha, I'd like to order something now. What would you like? Can you make a tea-based drink that's warm and cool at the same time? Warm and cool at the same time. Okay. What's the warm thing? Let's see. Tea is warm? Alright, let's add some warm with tea. And let's add some cool. Milk adds some cool. What else adds cool? Nothing else. Let me see if there's a better way to do this. Maybe we don't want that much warm. What about coffee and milk? No, I don't think that's it. Warm and cool at the same time. Maybe, but this isn't very warm. So maybe a green tea with milk to add some cool. And more milk to add some cool. A milky green tea. There we go. It is warm and cool at the same time. It's not very warm and cool, though. I don't know. Maybe that's not right. Now I'm second guessing. You know what? Let's do tea. Milk. Milk. Okay, now that is warm and cool. That might do it. Tea and 2 milks? Let's try that. Here's your order. Exactly what I wanted. By the way, it feels like this place is missing something today. Yeah, I haven't seen her today. Huh. Speak of the devil. Hello, good people! And one vampire. It's good to see you, too. Freya. By the way, we were just talking about you. Oh, really? What about me? I was just surprised that you weren't here. Is that how you pick up girls young enough to be your granddaughter? That won't work on me. I have no interest in flirting with you. I've got high standards, you know. You look so tired, Freya. Hard day at work? How could you tell? Call it werewolf senses. Right. I showed Mocha my draft, and I actually got some good feedback. That's good to hear. Glad I could help. So I spent the whole day rewriting stuff. And I also did some stories for the paper. Overall, it was a good day. That's good to hear. But please don't forget to take a break. It's easy to get carried away by work when you're on a roll. Will do, sir. And speaking of hospitals, how's your hospital admitting life going? That's not even a word, Freya. Actually, I'm not even sure what you even do there. Okay, I didn't read that wrong. She said it twice. My brain was like, what? She said, I'm not even sure what you even do there. Okay. That's pretty boring to talk about. But mostly I handle operational stuff happening in the hospital. Things like how much a specialist costs and how much it affects our income. I also deal with patients and their families, if they require intensive care such as operations. I go through what we do and how much it would cost them. Kinda like biz dev for people's lives then. You could say that. Damn, that sounds complicated and hard. That's why I'm suited for my job. Someone who gets very emotionally attached to patients would find this job pretty tough. Whereas heartless people like my friend here only see it from a business perspective. Good point. Why do people rarely talk about your kind of job? I guess most people don't really notice we exist or think about the necessity of it. Exactly. It's an interesting job, yet no one talks about it. Maybe because most admins are just like me. We rarely talk about work outside the hospital. Why? For me, I just don't find any reason to. It's the patient's personal lives anyway. Such professionalism and loyalty. You should keep hold of that mindset, especially in front of this lady here. He needs to be a bit less loyal, though. Hyde? You've been doing this job for a while, right? Almost 50 years now. Whoa, I didn't know that. Wait. 50 years in the same position? Uh-huh. Holy. Ask for a promotion, man! They keep offering me new positions. Mostly managerial. Take it! Not interested. Why? It's not something I want. Besides, as I've told you before, I fit perfectly in this position. But the salary must be better if you take the promotion, right? Of course. But what I get at the moment is more than enough for me right now. And I still get raises while I'm doing this job. I really can't figure you out. That's Gala for you. Anyway, my shift's starting soon. It was nice catching up with both of you. Are you gonna stay, Hyde? Yeah, I'm still enjoying the vibes here. I'll see you in a few weeks, I guess. Yep. Safe trip. See you around, Mocha. And you, Freya. See ya. Take care on your way. And he's gone. You know, it's kind of hard to believe someone like Gala could be your best friend. We were just talking about that before you arrived. Oh, really? Man, I missed an interesting story. So how did you guys meet? Seriously, I have to retell the story? Yes? Come on, you're not going anywhere, right? Huh. Alright then. We met in this place, back when it was a bar. Okay, he's just gonna tell her the story. Whoa! I never knew Gala used to be in the army. I mean, he's got the build to be on the front line. Still though, why did he make the jump from, how should I say this, a very physical job to medic? Well, he's not comfortable talking about it right now. But you know why, right? Oh, that's shitty. Are you trying to squeeze the story from me? Obviously. He doesn't want to talk about it. That's him, not you. Seriously, Freya. Come on. Don't do it, Hyde. Don't tell his business. I won't get into the details, but going to war, it messes with your head. Oh. You see why Gala doesn't want to talk about it, huh? I don't get it, but it must be difficult, especially back then. The only thing he was confident in was his strength. So he only did work that relied on his muscle. That wouldn't help him get over his trauma though, right? Of course not. But it was the only thing he could do. Or at least, it's the only thing he thought he could do. But you hired him for his muscle? Hey, I didn't know about all that at the time. Besides, he's good at being a bodyguard. And we weren't that close yet. So, no personal feelings. I needed his strength. But then I got to be interested in him. Interested? Aww. I think he's a cool person. That's all. And after a few months, I noticed his problem. I suggested he talk about it with someone, seek help, which he refused. No surprises there. But I kinda pushed him to do it. How? It's complicated. Eventually, he did go to get professional help. Of course, I have no idea what happened in his therapy sessions. But in the end, he found a new purpose in his life. He quit working for me. And not so long after that, he started working at the hospital. And he's been Ooh, did he come back? Oh, it's the spaceman! Good evening, everyone. Hyde and the spaceman haven't met yet. Hoo boy. Good evening. It's nice to see you again. We are also glad to see you, Barista. By the way, I didn't catch your name the last time you visited. Do you have a name? Name? We sure have. On Earth, please call us Neil. Oh, I got an achievement. Meet all of the main characters, so this is it. This should be everyone. And he's Neil. Like Neil Armstrong. Neil. Yes. Neil. Is that your real name? Oh, of course not. Due to the nature of our communication, we do not really need trivial things like names to interact. But from what we have learned here, it seems like the name Neil has a lot of associations with Earthling efforts in intergalactic exploration. Ah, I get what you mean. I believe we did not meet the last time we were here. I saw you from afar when you left the coffee shop a few days ago. So, hello. My name is Freya. You could say I'm a regular here. And you, sir. Hyde. You come here often. For someone who doesn't live in Seattle, yeah. Ooh, you are not from around here. Neither are we. Where do you come from? Far away. By far away, you mean a few thousand miles or more? More. Much more. More to the point that your strange calculation system means nothing. That sounds far away indeed. What are you doing here in Seattle? And do all your kind dress like this? Oh, this? We chose this appearance based on an image we saw when we first arrived. Image? Ah, the Ermi Gendru album cover. No wonder you look familiar. As for what we are doing, this place is really the perfect spot to practice our communication skills with Earthlings. But before that, please let us order something from the barista. What do you want to drink tonight? The usual. That is how you say it, yes? Yes. So, anything? Yes, we won't be able to taste the difference anyway. You really can't taste anything? Yes. What if I can brew a drink that can make you feel something? Interesting premise. But we doubt you will be able to do that. Challenge accepted. Please surprise us. Okay! So I need to make him a drink that will make him feel something. Alright. Well... feel something. Perhaps a very, very warm drink? So that would be like... what's the warmest one? Tea? So that would be like tea. And then another tea. And then ginger. That's a pretty warm drink. Maybe the super warmth will make him feel something. Let's try that. Yeah, go ahead, serve it. A cup of anything is ready for you. Thank you. What the? Interesting. What are you doing? Drinking. That's how they drink. Woo boy. I forgot about that. Just dip his finger in the cup. You are one interesting person. Thank you. That was a compliment, yes? Normally, yes. But you can't be so sure with Freya. That definitely was the highest form of compliment. What are you, Neil? Us? We are travelers. Doing our job in the space you call Milky Way. What kind of job? We are tasked with the mission to spread our seeds. You really are here to find a date? All the way from a galaxy far, far away. Wow. It turns out pervs exist everywhere in the universe. That's... I mean, he's kind of pervy. He's being kind of pervy, to be honest. Feeling attacked, old man? Not really. You have a valid point. We do not understand. But we are glad if we can make you laugh. Oh, the pleasure was mine. If I may ask, why do you have to breed with us? We are sorry, but that is classified information. Aw, man. Well, how's the mission going so far? We cannot say it is going well. I'm not surprised. With how quirky and unique you are, not many women can handle that. Could you handle them, though? Me? I don't know. What do you think? You're a pretty adventurous girl. I wouldn't be surprised if you decided to go on a date. Or maybe go further, if it got you a good story. Whoa! He just accused her of being a hoe for a good story. Oh, you're not offended by that? Not in the slightest. You're wrong, though. I'd go on a date with them, but I don't like to sleep around. Really. To be honest, I didn't expect that. Yeah, I get that a lot. People often mistake me for someone who gets around a lot. Excuse me, miss. From what we gather, does it mean you are willing to breed with us in exchange for our stories? Oh no! Wow, no wonder your mission isn't going well. I don't mind going out with you for a drink or dinner in exchange for stories, but I'll only sleep with someone I'm serious about. But our mission is serious. It's not that. You either have to be my boyfriend or husband if you want to sleep with me. We have heard of those terms before. Let us check them once again. It's so awkward. This is very strange. According to what we found, many Earthlings mate with one person exclusively for their entire lives. Yes, that's called commitment. Such a strange concept. Then why, with such rules, do you still face overpopulation problems? Now that you mention it, we don't have enough control of ourselves. And those in charge also don't have enough control of us. Not to mention, some races live for a very, very long time. So, even though there are rules about having kids, and they can be strictly enforced, a lot of people still break them. We know Earthlings boast about the concept of free will, but we thought your kind also loved the concept of restraint and taking care of the planet. At least, that was what we gathered from your information network. Theoretically, that should be the case. But Earthlings are stupid. That's the easiest way to put it. We learned so much today. But we have another question for Miss Freya. Ask away. How can we become your husband? Oh, that's cute. You're a cute, creepy spaceman. First of all, I would suggest going step by step. Most of the time you start by dating. Boyfriends or girlfriends, you know? Before you talk about marriage. Oh, okay. So, how can we become your boyfriend? You could start by asking her whether she's actually single. Understood. So, Miss Freya, are you single? Yes, I am single. Do you want to be our girlfriend? Now, the path to starting to date varies between people. But usually it takes some time before you want to commit yourself to someone. Wow. The breeding process on Earth is surely extremely complicated. I agree, it's complicated. It can be easier if you're a smooth talker. Smooth talker? Someone good at communicating with others. That would be really challenging for us. Even after all that, making kids is still in a totally different league. Most women prefer it if their male partners wear condoms. Condoms? It's something you wear to prevent pregnancy. Why would you do the mating ritual if you do not want to have offspring? Pleasure. All this information is too much to process in one evening. So we talked about using condoms, but how do your kind have sex? Like, seeing how you drink. A condom might be something you can't use at all. That's true. How do you do it? It's so awkward. We are pretty flexible with that. But we cannot tell you the details. Unless we agree to do the mating ritual. Well, that's convenient, isn't it? Isn't it, Neil? What a creepy spaceman. I don't want to imagine how it's done. Oh, you do not need to worry. We will not hurt anyone physically or mentally. Yeah, I'm not so sure about that. Especially the mental part. We did our research. And we tried it on the testing object we made. Oh my god. I do not want to hear this, Neil. It was proven. The mental capacity of Earthlings is far more complicated than anything else on Earth, sir. Oh, we did not know that. Being born on Earth sounds very difficult. It is. I have to agree with that. Anyway, thank you so much for the information you have given us tonight. It means a lot for our mission. We have to report our findings to the base. How will you proceed with your mission with this newfound information? We are not sure yet. It is yet to be discussed, after all. It was really nice talking with all of you. You're welcome. We are off now. Bye. Take care on your way, sir. Oh, the awkward silences. That was really something. Indeed. You said the first time they came here was for a date, right? Yeah, but their date never came. And then they mistook Miss Myrtle for their date. The game developer orc? Wow, I dread to think how that went. It was pretty awkward. But you can't be angry at such naivety. I guess so. By the way, has that young woman been back since I spoke with her last time? You mean Miss Lua? Yeah, her. Oh, showing some concern now, are you? I'm just curious. No, I haven't seen her since then. But her boyfriend did come a few days ago. And Freya was being pretty nosy, to the point that Mr. Gala joined the discussion. My. You really have a knack for starting trouble. Sadly, I have to agree with that. It's not easy to make Gala join a random conversation. Unless it really piques his interest. Or it annoys him. I don't know how to react to that. Well, I need to catch a flight to Seoul tomorrow, so I'm off for the day. Oh, you're leaving Seattle so soon? It's only for a week or so. I'll be back here sooner than you know. Oh, well, it'll be a peaceful week then. Anyway, I need to get going as well. Thank you for letting me stay without ordering anything. I didn't even notice that. You really don't care about business. She didn't order anything, but she did attract people to the coffee shop. That's one way to put it. Anyway, Freya, do you want to share a cab? Thanks, but I'm riding my bike. Alright then, see you around. Take care on your way, folks. Man, what's happening? We just got a curveball phone call. Jahe Tubruk. Ginger presides over the ground coffee at the bottom of the cup. Originally from Indonesia. That's that weird drink that I said sounds gross. Junior got accepted into a free charter academy. This is good news, right? There's like a 3-year wait list to get into this school. Okay. So it doesn't mean anything immediately? I am getting a Jolly Rancher because my throat is on fire from all this reading. And guess who wasn't on the wait list? Junior's sister. Aww. They would be separated. Yeah. I assume they want to be together, or you guys would like them to be together. I'm gonna try to suffer through a bit more coffee serving. But my throat is really starting to hurt, so I may have to call it here in 10 to 20 minutes or so. Phoenix says, yep, but this school has a robotics lab and all kinds of other cool stuff. Yeah, that's tough. His friends don't go there. Her best friend goes to this charter academy. Ah. Yeah. Man, that's tough. That's so tough. She can't try again? Is that it for her? Let's read the paper real quick. Dwarven-made cars face challenge against an unexpected competitor. The Mother Earth organization fights to save more forests. Protests arise over government treatment of Atlantic immigrants. Oh man. Phoenix says, so not only does it split the kids, it also makes us have to figure out how to get 2 kids to 2 separate schools. Yeah. We put him on the wait list 3 years ago. Oh, I see. Okay. Oh man. Yeah. Man, that's so tough. I wish I had some advice on that. That is so difficult. She'd have to go to a public school by herself until that happened. Yeah. Would that be very upsetting for her? Have you, like... Has she expressed any feelings about it? I wonder if she's okay. Feels okay about going to public school alone. Welcome. Oh. Who is this? Dark and spooky man. Is he a Men in Black? Look at it. He's got a thing. It looks like a memory eraser. Good evening, sir. Hello. I'm from the Federal Immigration Regulation and Enforcement Division, or FIRE for short. How may I help you? We've heard reports of alien sightings in this area. We take the issue of illegal interstellar immigration seriously. Have you seen any creatures you would consider to be alien in nature? I don't think so. But what should I be looking for? What's the alien look like? Phoenix, I don't think it'd be too upsetting for her, but very challenging for Mrs. Phoenix, who would have to drive each kid to each school and pick them up. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. I get that. Folks, give me just 1 second. I will be right back. I've gotta put the mic down and go away, but it'll literally just be like 10 seconds. I'll be right back. Alrighty, I'm back. Sorry about that, everyone. Where were we? What should I be looking for? What's the alien look like? We're not 100% sure, but according to some eyewitnesses, it's wearing a spacesuit or something similar. Don't rat out our spacesuit, friend. That's a pretty eye-catching outfit. You'd think an illegal alien would try to blend in better, right? To avoid attention, you know? That is a very good point. Phoenix says, the Charter Academy superintendent told us we have 24 hours to make... Oh, God. They're not screwing around, huh? Wow. That's so hard. Oh, man. Yeah. Yeah, I imagine that's pretty stressful. That would stress me the heck out. In fact, there might be a solid possibility that we've been running around after false testimonies. They are superior creatures, after all. And thank you for the help. If you see any suspicious activities, please contact us through our website. Will do, sir. You don't want to drink anything before leaving? We're good. Take care on your way. Hello, Draco-san! Good to see you! I don't know how much longer I will be streaming. All this reading has really set my throat on fire. But I'm trying to go for a little bit longer. Maybe another 10 to 20 minutes. You really need to be more careful, Neil. Huh? Oh, hello. They arrived together. That's adorable. Good evening, Mocha. Yo. Hello, Miss Aqua, Miss Myrtle. Have you both been somewhere together? We planned to meet here. It's just a coincidence we arrived at the same time. Would you like to order anything? Do you want to order first? Nah, you go first. Okay. Can I have a cup of green tea with a lot of mint? Sure. So I'm guessing 1 green tea and 2 mint, then. That's a lot of mint. Serve it. Your drink's ready. Ooh. This looks really fresh. I call this Marrakech, inspired by its origin. Marrakech in Morocco? I heard the people there really love tea. Let's give this a try, then. Oh my. It's warm, but very refreshing. No wonder Morocco is often associated with tea. How about you, Miss Myrtle? Do you want to order right away? Sure. I'll have the thé Tariq. What? What is that? How do I make that? It's not in my recipes! Why do people keep saying I'll have this or that I don't have? These recipes in my phone haven't been useful to me at all. Does anybody know what thé Tariq is? I can look it up. I at least need some kind of idea of what it is. I don't even have a clue. Yeah. Juriko says I had to look that one up myself. Yeah, I don't even have the foggiest. Okay. What exactly is it? Hot milk tea beverage. So it's milky. A strong brew of black tea blended with condensed milk. Okay. Maybe, Jericho. I feel like I maybe can figure this one out. Condensed milk. It should be probably quite milky. Is it tea? Well, no, don't I have a... Hold on. Is it tea and 2 milks? Or 2 teas and 1 milk? Is it one of those? And if one is correct, you can tell me which one. I feel like based on how it looks, it should be milky. I'm thinking black tea, or just the tea, and two milk. I think it's probably just tea and milk. Let's try tea, milk. It looks like a very milky drink. Oh god, no, I'm not gonna do latte art. Here's your order. Huh? Is there anything wrong? More like, is there anything right? Because it's not what I ordered at all. Wait, it's not? What? Oh, I'm sorry. Let me fix it for you. No need. But make sure it doesn't happen again, okay? Oh, wasn't that then? Will do. Okay, wait. What did I do wrong, though? TT milk. Oh, okay. I did it. Sorry, I muted myself because I had to cough. So I did it backwards, yeah? Or I did 1 tea, 2 milk. Then it's 2 tea, 1 milk. Okay. Well, maybe I'll get a chance to do it again at some point. I'm writing down Tariq. Tea, milk. In case I get a chance to do it again. So, how are things going in the office? As usual. Tiring. But thanks to you and your team, we've made some good progress with a problem we've been stuck on for a while. I'm glad I could be of help. It's not every day our research can have an impact as direct as this. Only a few weeks after publication, no less. The thing is, even with your help, we still need to do a ridiculous amount of overtime to make sure the game will be available for the holiday season. Oh. I want to say, please don't forget to rest. But I'm sure it won't be that easy for you and the team. Huh. As if those executives care about us. Overtime is not mandatory, they'll say. Please see your family, get some rest. But we all know that optional overtime is a passive-aggressive move. We'll stay longer in the office anyway, because if you go home earlier than the others, you'll feel bad for them. You'll feel guilty. I understand that so much. I hate to admit it, but yeah, it's guilt. Aw. I wish I could help you. Or at least say something to boost your morale. Sadly, I'm not the right person to give you advice about that. For guilt is something that also bothers me a lot. Even for things I shouldn't feel guilty about. And you know what makes it worse? I know the state of the industry, but it still saddens me to realize that my favorite series was born out of such sacrifice. I'm sorry, I ruined the mood for everyone.
Don't worry about it, Aqua. I'm not that bad off, you know. At least the company gives us decent compensation. Healthcare, bonuses, and so on. And we're already used to this. So, don't you worry about me, okay?
Getting used to unhealthy working conditions shouldn't be a norm.
Hey, cheer up. Remember, your research helped us out a lot. Thanks to you, the rest of the development is going to be much easier. How's your game doing, by the way?
Actually, I have some good news about it.
What is it?
The game got approved to be showcased at Max West this year.
Oh, like PAX. That's really good news. Congrats.
Thank you.
So, what's the problem then?
I haven't confirmed my attendance to the organizer.
Why? Confirm it. Fast. Before they give your spot to another indie.
I'm just not sure about it.
What's stopping you? Cost?
The booth is free for indies.
That's good then. And the event's even in Seattle. You don't need to spend anything on travel or accommodation. It's a golden ticket.
But I'm not that confident.
You passed the selection process, right? That should be enough validation to reassure you of the game's quality. If I'm not mistaken, the judges are usually prolific people in the industry. And also senior journalists.
I know. But I've told you about my game, right? It's pretty non-traditional. And thousands of people will be visiting Max, expecting Full Metal Conflict and other bigger games.
Every game has its own market, you know. And you'll be in the indie area. People will know what to expect there. Gamers aren't stupid.
What if some haters visit the booth? What if they don't like my game and say bad things about it? Or about me?
That's not gonna happen. It's an expo, not the internet. People are way nicer in real life. Ugh.
Even after all that, I'll still be there by myself for the whole event.
That one is a problem, yeah.
Meeting that many people is already scary enough. And doing it for 4 days straight. Showing my baby to the public. I just can't imagine the horror.
Go with her, Myrtle! You know what?
Huh?
So far, my schedule is pretty empty around then. If things stay this way until Max, I'll come with you.
Yay! Aqua is so cute, isn't she? I love her. And I'm so happy Myrtle's agreed to go with her if she's available. That is so awesome. No, you don't have to do that. Even if you're free then. You shouldn't waste your time on me. Relax or something.
Nah, it's no bother. I'll be going to the event anyway. Might as well come with an exhibitor badge.
What about your company's booth?
Don't worry about it. There are hundreds of us. I can just ask my lead to skip this year.
But...
I'm coming with you. Whether you like it or not.
Aw, this is adorable. Okay.
Good. Now, what are you going to show the game on?
I'll have a laptop and a smartphone.
Is the Expo build ready?
Expo build?
You're not planning to showcase the full version, right?
That's the plan.
Don't. I can give you the guidelines on what to have for the Expo build. Do you have the game with you now?
It's on my phone. I can send you the build now if you want.
Do so.
Okay.
Got it. Now, let's see. Who's here? Oh, it's you. Hello, Miss Rachel. Hi, Mocha. What's wrong? Huh? Nothing. I've just been practicing all day and I'm pretty tired. Are you having a concert soon? Don't tell anyone yet. It'll be announced tomorrow. But I'm going to perform at Coachella next week. Coachella? They're still adding new performers? Yeah, you might say that those announced this later. Oh, backups. Oh. But it's still the biggest festival in the country. Yes. And I'm excited for it. I think I should celebrate with a special drink. Something sweet. What do you want to order? A sweet hot chocolate. Okay. Whoop. Have I got a recipe for hot chocolate? Got cough syrup. Want some cough syrup? A dark chocolate. She doesn't want that. She wants a sweet hot chocolate. So we'll do chocolate. Let's see. This doesn't add much sweetness. Maybe it should add honey to it. So like chocolate, milk, and honey. It's not hot though. It's not warm at all. How do I get the warmness without... I can't add, like... I don't think I should put, like... Maybe I'm overthinking it. I mean... I would think it's hot chocolate automatically. Because it's brewed. It's definitely gonna have chocolate, okay? Chocolate doesn't make it warm. What do I have with chocolate in it? Spiced Lady. Warm and calming darkness. See, I can add another chocolate and milk, but that's gonna be not a warm... It's not gonna be a hot drink. Chocolate, chocolate, milk. And see, it's a cool drink. It's not a hot chocolate. I'm not sure about that. Man, and I've already gotten a couple of drinks wrong. I'm kind of worried about getting more drinks wrong. But hot chocolate doesn't have coffee in it. Maybe I'm overthinking it. How sweet is it this way? It's not very sweet. Chocolate, milk. Maybe it doesn't need milk. There's chocolate. Honey. More honey? But it's not hot. Chocolate. Milk. Cinnamon? It's warm. It's not hot. Chocolate, milk, ginger? That's warmer. It's not very sweet. Chocolate, honey, ginger. That sounds awful, by the way. Cinnamon? Cinnamon adds warmth. Chocolate, honey, milk? Let me see what that does. I think I did try it. Honey, milk. Yeah, my concern is that it's not a warm drink, and she did ask for hot chocolate. So I feel like I need to add maybe cinnamon or something. Chocolate, cinnamon, and honey. Then it would be very sweet. She asked for it to be sweet. It's still not very high on the warm scale, though. And that ups the bitterness. I'm gonna try chocolate. What if I do it the other way? Chocolate, honey, and then cinnamon. No, that's less warm. Chocolate, cinnamon, honey. It's very sweet and it's a little warm. I'm gonna try it. She's gonna hate it. Serve it. Your sweet hot chocolate is ready. Thank you. How is it? Not bad. It's not special, but it's enough. Okay, I guess I'm close enough. Please don't hesitate to call me if you need anything else. Thanks. She's looking at her phone again. It's probably Dad. Other than the instruction on the loading screen, try putting a time limit on how long they can play. Why? Wouldn't that break their immersion? Probably, but in case there's a good reaction to it, you might have people lining up to play your game. Don't want to make them wait too long. That makes sense. If you don't want to put a time limit on it, try ending the demo with a cliffhanger. That should get people's attention. Noted. They are adorable. I hope they're going to be a couple. They are so cute. Dad? What are you doing here? After what you did at the studio this evening. I was worried. I couldn't find you anywhere around the studio. So I thought you'd be here. Aw, he's just worried about you, girl. And now you're causing another ruckus. We're sorry, Mocha. We didn't mean to cause you any problems. You are sorry. I don't have anything to be sorry for. Aw. Well, anyway, I better order something. What are you having? What would you recommend? Might I suggest a cup of Spanish Sahara? Oh, what is that? It's basically hot chocolate with milk and ginger. Sounds delicious. I'll take that Spanish Sahara. Okay. Chocolate, milk, and ginger. Yeah, that's what he said. Did I get a recipe? For Spanish Sahara? No, but that's fine, I remember. Ugh. Chocolate and ginger sounds gross. Well, it's labeling it as Spanish Sahara, so I guess I made it right. It looks like it's got a churro in it. Your drink is ready, sir. My. This is amazing. Glad you liked it. Dad? Yes? Please just go home after you finish your drink. Not until you leave that good-for-nothing pervert. I need him. He's going to help me become more successful. I know Morris. He is not a good person. The industry has changed, Dad. It's not like 20 years ago. Besides, since you left, he's been growing his brand, making his name, managing a lot of stars so they become superstars. I still have my informants in the industry. He hasn't changed much. And even if he has, it wasn't for the better. You're just being paranoid. First you were afraid of how my fans would treat me. Now you're afraid of the industry too. What's next? You'll lock me in the house because you're afraid of the air I'm breathing? You're just too young to understand. Then make me understand. Because this is definitely not helping. There are better ways. Didn't you learn anything from Mom? You were together for almost 15 years. But you learned nothing. Not even how to talk to your own daughter. Aww. Rachel. I'm sorry. But I'm trying, okay? Try harder. Because right now, you're not helping anyone. Not me, not you, no one. I know. But give me a chance. You know what? It will take time for me to learn. But I am learning. Or, you know, I could return to the industry. I could try to be your manager. Dad, are you out of your mind? You've been out of touch for so long. I told you, I have informants there. I'm not that out of touch. Of course, there are things I'd need to figure out. But It doesn't work that way, Dad. You know that. Going from a girl band to a solo career won't be easy. If I take things slow, I'll lose all my momentum. If you don't want me to be your manager, can you at least choose someone other than Morris? I don't think so. Mr. Lester is at the height of his career now. He's my best chance right now. Don't be too paranoid, okay? I've made my decision. Now please, go home. Relax. And don't ever come to the studio again. I'm going back there. I need to practice for the festival. It's only a few days away. And it's a big chance to boost my presence as a solo artist. When are you gonna be home? I don't know. I'll be staying at the hotel the label provided. But that's... See ya, Dad. Wait, Rachel! Aw. Both things can be true. He's being overprotective, but also she's not listening to him. You know, both of those things can be true. Excuse me for a moment, Mocha. Aw, bye. I guess he's chasing after her, huh? I'm sorry about what just happened. You don't have to apologize. Yeah, we were busy minding our own business anyway. What, you didn't hear their argument, Myrtle? Of course I heard them. I just chose to ignore most of it. It's none of my business, is it? That's amazing. What's so amazing about that? I don't think I can do that. Dividing and focusing my attention so completely. Especially when there's an argument like that. Are you saying you weren't listening to my advice and you were focusing on them instead? Eek! No, I was listening. I made notes. See? You didn't even realize. But you are capable of focusing your attention. Now that you mention it, it happens naturally, I guess.
Being born into a big family is useful after all. Yeah, sometimes we don't even realize what we're capable of doing. By the way, you want to head back now? Yeah, it's pretty late. Yo, Mocha, we're leaving. Hope you had a good time. Thank you for the drinks, as usual. Please take care on your way home. Whew, that was a doozy of a day. Are we done? I guess that's all for Nope, we're not done. Hi, you're back. Oh, you're back, Mr. Hendry. Are you alright, sir? No, he's not okay. Sir? Oh. Yes. Please, don't worry about me. Did you manage to catch up with Miss Rachel? No. I lost her. I'm sorry to hear that. But I'm sure she's alright. I hope you're right. By the way, pardon me for asking. Yes? Throughout your arguments with Miss Rachel, something kept bugging me. What's that? Why did you leave the music industry? Ha! Now that's a trip down memory lane. You don't have to tell me if it makes you uncomfortable. Oh, no, it's fine. I left around 20 years ago, just as we were welcoming the beginning of the new millennium. It was a great time for girl bands, you know? They were huge in the 90s, and they were still enjoying their leftover sensation of the past decade. I met my wife while working. He made his wife. She worked for a record label. That's how we met. I decided to get married and settle down. I wanted a peaceful life. You didn't find peace managing girl bands? Oh gosh, no. The politics, the dark side of the industry, none of it's good. But what hit me hardest was the fans. Toxic fans are the worst. The teenage girls especially, they were crazy about their idols. To the point where they started doing really unimaginable stuff. Like what? Spending all their money trying to copy the superstar lifestyle, abandoning their responsibilities, their families. And the men, they were even worse. They sexualized the girls in every way you could possibly imagine. Edited photos, stalking, outright sexual assault. Trigger warning, everyone. I didn't know that was coming, but I'm very sorry for that. I would have given a warning in advance if I had known that was coming. It was before the internet, mind you. I mean, the internet existed, but it wasn't as mainstream as it is now. It wasn't even the target of the abuse, but it haunted me. It was everywhere. Don't talk to me about peace. I couldn't sleep back then. Not getting enough sleep is dangerous for cats. Oh right, he's a cat. I said he was a mouse earlier. Of course he's a cat. His daughter's a cat. What do you do for a living now? After we got married, my wife and I opened a record store. It's not big, but we have a very specific audience. We're niche, but they love us for it. It's more than enough for our little family. You said you're still in touch with your friends in the music industry. They visit my place from time to time, and we all meet up at least once a year. Usually it's at my place. Gosh, look at the time. I should go home, too. Are you gonna be alright by yourself? Don't worry about me. I'm an old cat. We're stronger than most people think. See you later, Mocha. And sorry for bringing our fight to your place. Don't worry about it. Alright then. Goodbye. Oh, man. What a day. Is it done now? It's done. Whew. Cappuccino, Italian delights. Alrighty. We'll read the paper and then I'll give an opportunity for any final thoughts. And then I'm gonna be out of here because my throat is screaming. We moved into October now. Alright. Coachella organizer reminds parents not to allow their children to attend unsupervised. Oh, look! Look at what this picture is! Do you guys see this? It's the meme. The girl. Oh gosh. I don't think I know what that meme is called, but I recognize it. Rachel Florencia confirmed to perform at Coachella 2020. Gil Naiman and Maruki Harukami to collaborate for a new IP. Okay, cool. Alright. I know we're about to have someone... Sorry, we're not open yet. Can I just save right here? Save game. Yes. Okay, because that's about all I can handle. When will the next stream be? Let's see. What's today? Today is Friday. I should be streaming tomorrow. If my throat is really in a bad way, I might take a break to let it recover. But so far the plan is for it to be tomorrow at around the same time, 1 Pacific time. I actually live in Arizona, which is in Mountain Time, but we don't do daylight savings. So sometimes we're in Pacific Time, and sometimes we're in Mountain Time. So right now it's Pacific Time. But yeah, are there any final thoughts? Thoughts about the game? Thoughts about life? About anything? I like doing final thoughts at the end of the stream. That's been nice, and I think we might make it a regular thing. And if there aren't any final thoughts, that is totally okay too. 'Cause we'll just end it when it seems like nobody's got anything to say. I'm trying to think if I have any final thoughts. I don't think so. Other than that, yeah. Oh, actually, I will say, in the About section, there is a link to the Discord server. So if you want advance notice of whether or not I will actually be streaming tomorrow, I will mention it in there. I'm guessing by tomorrow morning, I will know what the state of my throat is like. This was a lot of reading today, and it's done a number on me. So, yeah, if I feel up to it, I will stream. It's possible that I won't. Juriko-san says, I'm actually at the same spot as you in the game. Oh, okay, cool. Do you know, well, I guess you might not know, but do you have any inkling of how much time is left in the game? I know someone said it's 14 days. I'm not sure what day I'm on, though. We just entered October 1st. I'm just giving my voice a rest. So I'm just watching the chat, letting my voice rest a little bit. I think this has worked out with Spotify. Can you guys hear the Spotify music playing? This isn't the music that's built into the game. I had to load up Spotify because my VOD got muted from last time. Parts of it did. Unreal Phoenix says, yeah, narrating games can be rough in the old vocal cords. Yeah, my throat really hurts right now. I'm tired. I could go the rest of the day without talking, and that would be just fine. You might even be able to hear it in my voice that it's definitely strained right now. You are on day 10 now, so almost there. Okay, this is day 10. Cool. It takes me a little longer to get through it because I stop and talk to the chat and we talk about things, so we may be... If we're on day 10, then we've got 4 days left, I think. So... man, if I try to do 4 days in one stream, that might be really hard on my throat. But I'm also not sure if it's enough content to stretch across multiple days. So I'll have to think about that in terms of whether or not I stream tomorrow. If I do not stream tomorrow, the next stream will be Wednesday. For sure. I'll definitely be recovered by then. Juriko-san says, I joined your Discord, so it's easier for me to know when you'll be live. Awesome! We're happy to have you. well, I think that's a good place to go ahead and end the stream. Was anybody around in the pre-stream before I started? I'm wondering if anyone saw the, well, actually, I can pull it up right now. Let me, main menu, yes. You guys are free to, feel free to leave if you don't want to hang around for this. I just wanted to show off something cool, that has nothing to do with this. Let me stop Spotify. And load. I got this, Spirit City thing. And I thought it was really neat for the beginning of streams. And basically, I can toggle the UI off so you don't see all that crap. But basically, I can take my character and have her just hang out somewhere cool. Like, here, she can hang out in the bay window and read a book. You can change, so if I adjust these sounds, what's happening outside the window changes, which is really cool. So, watch when I move this slider. I turn the rain off. It also stops out the window. I turn the thunder off and it's sunny now. I can make it windy. Yeah, isn't that cool? I love this. And, the Steam page says that it's all stream-safe music, so it shouldn't be any problem. I can change the time of day and add, this cool, like, glowing effect down in the trees. It comes with sounds, too. Yeah. And you get to design this character as well. It's called, Spirit City Lo-Fi Sessions. It's not really a game, it's a productivity app. So you can see here, you can make a to-do list, you can set a timer, track your habits and stuff like that. So, yeah, I thought that was really cool. And I think I'm gonna use it for the beginnings of my streams. I did today, but I'm not sure if anyone was here to see it. Chris says, I like that. Very cool. I'll look into it. Thank you. Yeah, I love it. I love it even for when I'm not streaming. You know, if I'm just like reading a book or something, it's nice to have just the music and the ambient noises and stuff going on. And you get these cute little pets. Like this little thing here. You catch different ones. So I've got 3 right now. I've got 4. You start with this one. Is it free? It is not free, but it is cheap. I grabbed it for $10 on sale. Right now I think it's $12. Spirit City Lo-Fi Sessions. Like the city of Tucson, Spirit City. And each one has these different looks you can give them too. And they cost these tickets, which you earn from hanging out in the app. But yeah, I thought it's so cool. It's very cute and chill, and I just love it. I love how this little thing plays with a little button. It's adorable. But yeah, I just wanted to show that to you guys. There's my final thought. Alright. Well, I think that'll do it, guys. I will see you all either tomorrow or Wednesday. I'll post in the Discord by tomorrow morning, if I'm not going to stream tomorrow. It will depend on how I'm feeling. How the throat is. I'll drink some tea, take care of myself, so hopefully we can have the stream. Alright. Well, thanks everyone for stopping by. Please hit follow if you haven't so you know when I'm going live. Thank you so much. This was a blast. I love playing Coffee Talk. It is such a cozy game. But yeah. Alright. I'll see you guys later. Bye.